Every few years, one person walks through this door and trillions of dollars move. The Fed chair. So here's the question nobody really answers. What happens to your money right after a new one takes the job? I dug into 7 transitions, 55 years of data. And honestly, the pattern is way weirder than I expected. Quick context, because this matters. The Fed sets interest rates. Rates touch everything. Your mortgage, your credit card, whether your company hires or fires you. So, when the Fed talks, markets listen. And when a brand new chair talks for the first time, the whole world holds its breath. Traders are basically repricing the entire economy in a few hours, based on a person they barely know. So, are they right? Or is the early reaction just noise? Let's see what the data actually says. Paul Volcker. August 1979. The most feared man in finance, period. He walks in and does what nobody else would. He makes money so expensive the entire economy screams. The prime rate hits 20%. 20. Unemployment explodes. Farmers literally riot. And stocks? Flat in month 1, down 3 at 3 months. But by year 1, up 12. Year 2, still up 12. Because the market doesn't actually care about pain. It cares about certainty. Volcker gave it certainty. Inflation dies. That's all investors needed to hear. Sometimes the medicine that hurts the most is the best trade you'll ever make. Alan Greenspan. August 1987. He takes the job. And 2 months later, Black Monday, October 19th, the market drops 22% in a single day. By the S&P, the day Greenspan starts, sell 3 months later, you're down 30. 30%. Gone. That's why people were terrified. And then Greenspan does the thing that becomes the playbook for every chair after him. He floods the system with liquidity, cash everywhere. The market claws back faster than anyone expects. 1 year in, still down 21. But 2 years, back up 6.5. New chair panic is real. The Fed's response is more real. Buy the dip. Turns out, it worked. Ben Bernanke, February 2006. The housing bubble is peaking. Subprime mortgages are ticking bombs nobody's looking at. Wall Street is partying like it's 99. Bernanke doesn't see it coming. Nobody does. Month 1, up 1. 3 months, flat. 6 months, still basically flat. The market sees nothing wrong. Then, 2008 hits. Lehman dies. The whole financial system nearly freezes. And Bernanke pulls a move nobody's ever seen. Quantitative easing. Printing money at a scale that didn't exist before. Year 1 of his chairmanship, S&P, up 9.9. Year 2, still, up almost 4. The crisis was real. The Fed's answer was more real. Short term, panic. Medium term, faith. Janet Yellen, February 2014. First woman to ever run the Fed. Markets? Didn't even flinch. She was famous for one thing. She never surprised anyone. Month 1, up 0.7. 3 months, up 3. Calm, boring. The S&P had already tripled off the 2009 lows. Her job was basically to unwind QE without crashing the party. 6 months in, up almost 8. 1 year, up 13. Smooth sailing. Volatility hit historic lows. If you wanted a Fed chair who just handled things and got out of the way, Yellen was it. 2-year return, up about 4. Not flashy. In context, kinda perfect. Jerome Powell, February 2018. He walks into a trade war, rising rates, and one of the longest bull runs ever. Month 1, down almost 3. Markets are jumpy. 3 months, still red. 6 months, up 7, because the trade war fears cool off. And then, COVID, March 2020. Fastest bear market in history. Powell does something wild. Rates to 0, unlimited QE, basically says, how much money do you guys need? Markets answer, all of it. By year 2 of his chairmanship, the S&P is up almost 9, and it's about to roughly double from there. Powell proved the point. When the Fed has to save the economy, there is no limit. Every crisis is different. The playbook isn't. Print first, ask questions never. Okay.